Peace, love, and light, Gemini, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Ty. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of your love and support, and hopefully you've already hit the subscribe button. You guys, we're going to get into a general energy reading for my Gemini gang. If you don't know how this works, the energy is interchangeable. It is a general reading, which means that everything will not resonate. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else, okay? Trust and believe that if there's a message in this for you, Spirit is going to get it to you by any means necessary, okay? And remember that we all have masculine and feminine energy, okay? So regardless of the pictures depicted on the cards, if it's a man, it doesn't necessarily mean that this, you know, is for a man or is discussing an actual male person, if not the energy. I hope that makes sense because I was a little tongue-tied there. Mercury is still retrograde. Gemini, the first card out for you, which I'm going to keep because I was shuffling right before hitting start and this fell out, which is the self-belief card, which really tells me that you may be having some sort of block when it comes to having confidence in yourself, or really acknowledging your self-worth, believing in yourself. And Spirit is asking you to claim your power, right? You might be lacking the confidence to do something that you want to do, or maybe you are having conversations with yourself that are not really uplifting you, right? You're second guessing yourself about something or someone. Tell me more, Spirit, about this energy for Gemini. What messages do you have for Gemini? Thank you. Also, I'm not taking reversals today, okay? Joy. When I feel happy, I manifest more reasons to be happy, okay? So the angel of joy. This really talks about getting, you know, setting yourself up for success. So again, it's funny that this mentions when I feel happy, I manifest more reasons to be happy. And it also says this angel reminds you that when we choose happy thoughts and set intentions to live joyfully, we are setting ourselves up for success. So choosing happy thoughts, remember that where your focus goes, energy flows. And remember that words become things. So how are you talking to yourself? Are you being positive about the things that you are pursuing, or the person that you want to pursue? Or are you having conversations with yourself, again, that are not conducive to what it is that you want? The bottom of the deck, we do have passion, okay? So I feel like this definitely may have to do with you pursuing your purpose, or again, a passion, some sort of a goal that you have, where you may be second guessing yourself, and that is what may be causing a blockage, because I am feeling some sort of a block here, okay? So Spirit is really telling you to act and follow what you believe in with all your heart, but have faith that it can come to fruition. Have faith that it can happen for you, because you know, the way that if you can't see something clearly in your head before you manifest anything, it has to be a reality in your mind. It has to be a reality in your imagination. So do you want something, but you're telling yourself, nah, I can't really see that happening for me? You're confusing the universe, babe. Don't do that. Spirit, tell me about the energy, Gemini's energy in the recent past. Tell me about Gemini's energy in the recent past. Thank you. Six of Cups. Okay, so with the Six of Cups here, I feel, you know what? Let me pull another one. Tell me about energy in the recent past for Gemini. We have too many cards. Okay. I'm gonna put this back, but the Ten of Swords did come out with the Chariot. So maybe some of you were in the process of pursuing something and it was stopped midway. Maybe something came to a pause that you were in the process of pursuing. One more for the current energy of Gemini in the recent past. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like you may have recently been feeling nostalgia, or really thinking about maybe this passion project that you want, or this goal that you have in mind. And with the Knight of Swords here, I really think is that you're trying to figure out how do you move forward? How do you pursue this? How do you take action? I feel like you're spending a lot of time reflecting on how to again move forward. The bottom of the deck, there's the Judgment card. So I feel like there's some sort of a decision that you are trying to make, and maybe you need to get more information about. I feel like maybe with the Knight of Swords here, you know, before reacting or before going to pursue something, make sure that you have all the information necessary. Okay, doing a little bit of digging. Okay, and this might be you already digging. I just don't know what this is about. Okay, so we're gonna find out. But with the Judgment card there, again, it talks about making a decision. Yeah, the Two of Cups came out, right? So for some of you, this could be with respect to love. Okay, maybe trying to call in a soulmate, or trying to call in your divine counterpart, but you know, you might not be having the courage or the faith that you need to have to believe that this can come to fruition for you. For others of you, this might be a situation here regarding a contract or some sort of a business prospect that you are trying to pursue. Tell me about the Two of Cups here for Gemini. Thank you. I said I wasn't gonna take reversals. The Sun came out in the reverse. We're gonna bring it up, right? But I will acknowledge that it was in reverse. So I feel like you might be going through a process of trying to reflect on what it is that you may be reflecting on what it is that you actually want, right? Maybe you were pursuing something and now you find yourself in the space where you're asking yourself, is this something that I really want? It could be something, it could be someone. Okay, place yourself where you see fit, apply the story how it is fit to you. Okay, Gemini. So I feel like something that may have made you very happy in the past, you're not finding so much happiness in it anymore. Or maybe there was some sort of disappointment, right? Maybe someone specifically disappointed you. With the Sun in the reverse, I feel like something that once made you happy is no longer making you happy, or you're questioning, you know, I feel like you're questioning whether or not it's something that you still want to pursue. Does it bring me the same joy that it used to in the past? Do I still feel the same about it? I have too many cards here. I have the Page of Pentacles, okay? I have the Three of Swords. Am I showing these? And I have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel, again, and keep in mind that this may not apply to everyone, all right? If it applies to you, cool. If it don't apply, let it fly. But with the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun here in the reverse with the Two of Cups, I feel like, yes, there was some sort of unexpected disappointment, something or someone that hurt your feelings, or left you feeling just sad, feeling disappointed, and questioning whether or not you want to move forward with something, questioning things of the past, right? Did you mean what you said to me once upon a time? Did you mean did you didn't keep the promises that you made to me? If this is respect, I'm getting a big sense of love. There are a lot of cups here with the Three of Swords as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Again, it could be with respect to a goal or a project, something that is not fulfilling you the way that it used to, or you just don't see things moving the way that you want them to move. There's some sort of a pause right now, or a delay, some sort of disappointment. Maybe there was a bump in the road, right? With the Chariot that I told you that I saw, and I saw the Chariot. I can't remember what the other card was right now, but there was some sort of unexpected disappointment. The Wheel of Fortune, brings unexpected news. However, there's an upside to this, and the Sun card, no matter, despite the fact that it came out in the reverse, means that things are going to begin to start looking up, right? But you know, good things take time, right? And there's also, with the Six of Cups here, I really get the sense, and the Judgment card, I really get the sense that there is a need. Someone here is wondering whether or not to forgive a person or a situation, or you could be, with respect to forgiving a situation, it could be, do I do this again? Do I go at it one more time? With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you feel like you were shortchanged, so to speak, right? Maybe you felt like there was a breadcrumb, right? With the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, you've definitely experienced your share of challenges in the recent past. It might have been that, you know, somebody was, you know, gossiping about you, or you feel like there is news that comes to light, or is going to, maybe you fear that something's going to come to light that's going to be disappointment. It's going to be disappointing news, okay? Because the Five of Wands is really about a lack of collaboration. It's gossip. It's discord, right? So you're having some sort of challenge, maybe communicating with the people around you, or a lover. You're just not seeing eye to eye, and you're feeling like, you know, you can't win for losing. Like you can't seem to get through to this person, or, you know, there was just some really disappointing news. I'm sorry, Gemini. For those of you who are pursuing a passion or a purpose, things are going to start to look up, okay? Again, with the Sun card in the reverse, I'm going to clarify that Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini? Why is the Three of Swords here for Gemini? And it's funny because I see the Sun here. The Sun is usually, it's usually a child on a horse. Here I see three individuals, okay? And I see it coming out in the reverse. Like this, it makes me, and with the Three of Swords here, I'm just getting the sense, and the Sun is 19. 19 reduces to 10. 1 and 9 is 10, which talks about the completion of a cycle. So I feel like you're wondering whether or not you should put an end to something, Gemini, because this hurt you. I also, with the threes here, you could have been put in a third-party situation if this is with respect to love. Maybe you were cheated on. Again, place yourself where you see fit. Or maybe you felt cheated out of a certain opportunity, or you felt like you were given less than what you deserved. If this is with respect to a love, okay? If this was with respect to an opportunity, then you feel like you were cheated out of an opportunity, right? Something that you thought was a good decision, a good contract, a good business move, ended up being disappointing. Some of you, I feel, could have experienced and this is not for everybody, this might be one or two people, the loss of a child, something that you an actual child, or just something that you were trying to work on, and you really wanted to come to fruition, and you thought it was on its way, it started off good, but then, you know, there was a halt in that. It stopped. There's been a pause there, but we're gonna find out what that is. Yeah, and Spirit is really telling me, for those of you who this does resonate with, who either just lost a child, want a child, and are really starting to realize that that's not happening for them, or were put in a third-party situation with respect to love. Spirit is encouraging you to lean on those, on your loved ones, right? Maybe for those of you who are at a distance from your family members, maybe make some time to visit home, right? Sometimes we just need that. We need our moms, or we need, you know, our grandmas to nurse us back to health. Okay, for those of you that this is a project, a passion, a project, a goal, even though there's been a pause, I feel like something is delayed for a reason. It is going, I feel like it does have the potential to work out or pick up. Clarify, what was I clarifying? The Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords here for Gemini? Clarify the Three of Swords for Gemini. I'm going to try my best not to make this be so long. So the Three of Swords, to the Three of Swords, we have the Hermit. So I feel like this situation is forced, yeah, Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is forcing you to go within, right? So to begin to ask yourself, do that self-check-in, right? What do I want out of this situation? What do I want for myself? This is about introspection, okay? Asking yourself what next, taking the time out for yourself, retreating, right? So this whatever it is that occurred here with the Sun in reverse, I feel like now it's almost like you're closing back and you're going within, which is what you should do, right? Back to basics. Healing yourself, taking time out to really connect with God. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, this is, you may have, shown a lot of love and given a lot, and now you're like, you know what, this situation really hurt me, this was disappointing, I'm gonna pull back. Okay, I'm gonna pull my feelings back. I'm gonna make sure that I take care of me before I move forward with anything else. For others of you, with respect to finances, I feel like if you have been in the recent past experienced that disappointment, many of you are just trying to be wiser with how you spend money, on being frugal and not frivolous. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, if things have been tight for you, where you've really been having to hold back and be careful with your finances, the Wheel of Fortune says something is coming in that you are not expecting, something that is going to turn this situation around, right? It's going to, this Sun card is going to be upright soon. The Sun is going to be upright soon because of the Wheel of Fortune there. Please, whoa, that popped out. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I can't make this up, right? So there's going to be some sort of an offer that is tangible, right? Some of you are waiting for a new job, waiting for job prospects, maybe some sort of an increase in your finances. And again, maybe you felt like you were shortchanged. For some of you, I feel like with the Knight of Swords here, you finally speak up. Like, listen, I've been dealing with this for a while, and I realize that I'm not getting enough for what it is that I do, what I contribute, and that offer comes in. The Ace of Pentacles, something that you've been waiting for. Pentacles take a while to manifest, to come to fruition. So I feel like you've been waiting for this offer for a while. For those of you that this is regarding, money, status, or a position, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, we're looking at something unexpected. Either you get a pay raise, you get it could be that you get a bonus, or if you have been applying to stuff, right? With the Page of Pentacles here, there's some sort of news about an offer. Maybe you went out and you've been putting your resume out there. If you haven't, Gemini, and this is something that you want to do, it's time for you to start to believe that that it's time, that your time is here. With the Wheel of Fortune, your time to improve your finances, to improve, to get that other position. I feel like there's been some challenges in the recent past, Gemini, but you have to believe that now is the time for you to have better, and you have to go out and seek those opportunities. Others of you, with respect to love, back in the relationship, back at the relationship branch, there is a higher level of commitment that you are waiting for, right? And some of you may be waiting on engagements, or some of you may be waiting for something, a relationship to finally get to that other phase, right? Whatever that phase might be, you're waiting for that recognition. I'm hearing recognition. So some of you are waiting for that person that you love to acknowledge you. Oh, look, it fell in the plant. That's so cute. To acknowledge, to come that status, you know what I mean? Two of Swords, right? So we talked about Judgment when I saw it at the bottom of the deck, and this flopped out. I wasn't clarifying anything, so I am going to put it back, but I feel like some of you are you might again have felt stuck, but I feel like many of you have deliberately decided to, you know what, I'm just not going to deal with the situation right now. And that might be exactly what you need to do. I'm not saying ignore it. I'm just saying pull away from it, give it some time. You understand? Like, you don't add fuel to the fire. This is like, I am deliberately not going to deal with you or this situation right now. I am going to focus on me for the time being. You're not making any decisions yet with respect to this decision here, to this situation here. I'm sorry. Please tell me more about this Three of Swords. What happened here with Gemini? I'm just gonna dig a little deeper, and then I'm not gonna let it pass 25 minutes, this reading, I promise. We have the Strength card. Yeah, so somebody here is holding back. What are you holding back? Why is Gemini holding back? Gemini, don't be egotistical, okay? Don't be egotistical. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like your hands are tied. What is this situation? I feel like somebody's flip-floppy with you. I'm trying to do both here because I'm getting a lot of love coming in, but also I want to be fair to those of you who are just curious about your careers and your finances. You're not stuck, Gemini, okay? You're not stuck. It's okay if you take a deliberate pause, but your hands are not tied. You can do something about this situation, all right? It's okay to ask for help. That's what I'm hearing. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for guidance. But I want to know what somebody's holding back. What is Gemini holding back from? Why does Gemini feel stuck? Tell me more, Spirit. Why does Gemini feel stuck? There's a lot of Leo energy here, so I'm going to say you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could just have a lot of fire in your chart. We have a Knight of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like the Knight of Cups is the Knight of Cups is that if this is a person, is that person who's in love with the idea of being in love. So I feel like there was an offer, Gemini. This is for those regarding love. I feel like there was an offer that just kind of somebody took back. Or maybe you took back and said, I don't know if I want to give you my cup anymore. I don't know if because you're not appreciating me. I don't feel valued. I don't feel seen anymore. Yeah, I feel like, with the Page of Cups brings unexpected news regarding love, usually. And I just feel like with the Knight, I feel like there was a promise that something that was promised, now somebody broke their promise. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody broke their promise to Gemini. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And you're trying to heal from this. There was some sort of deception. There was some sort of lie. Something that came to fruition. I'm sorry, something that came to the light. But Gemini, after the Ten of Swords, it's like everything that you needed to know, right? You're no longer being deceived. Things came to the light. And I feel like if it hasn't come to the light yet, because the sun is still in the reverse, I feel like it is. The Wheel of Fortune says something is going to be revealed. So if there's something that you're waiting to know, it is going to be revealed to you. Okay, now granted, it might be disappointing, it might be hard to look at, and it might require you to have a lot of strength to face whatever it is that it is. But after that Ten of Swords comes, that disappointment, the sun shines again, the Ace of Swords, okay? You have a breakthrough, okay? And there's only up from here, right? There's nothing else. And so I feel like you're closing out some sort of a chapter here, or something is coming to an end. This situation here is coming to an end. Yeah, there was a promise that wasn't kept. Temperance, yeah. So with the Strength card and Temperance here, I feel like, you know, look, Gemini, I have a lot of Geminis in my family, so I know that when Gemini explodes, the Gemini will take, and very passive until like shit hits the fan, and then it's like over. Like, watch out. So I feel like whatever this situation is here, for those of you with respect to love, it may require you to really exercise restraint, okay? To really yeah, just because I feel like there's something here that you're holding back from, okay? But and Temperance is also about second chances. So I feel like you're really trying to manage and balance everything that's going on here, Gemini. Yeah, you've definitely experienced some challenges. I feel like now you feel like there's somebody here that you can't trust. Okay, because the Temperance is here and she's like, I'm kind of reminds me of me. I'm all peace, love, and light, but don't with me. You know, she's got one eye open and one eye closed. So I really feel like whatever this thing is, this situation is that disappointed you, is almost like you don't really trust. Like, I don't really trust. Tell me, I see the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you, this might have to do with childbearing issues. Could have been someone else who did something to you with a third party. I'm trying not to dive so much into it to not make this so long, but I'm just so nosy. I'm just curious. No, so let's just dive into this person's energy real quick. I know for those of you that this is regarding passion projects, you know, you gotta exercise. You have to be patient, okay, and trust that things are happening beneath the surface. Yeah, this is about having patience, but also knowing when it's time to walk away from a certain situation if it's no longer really giving you or fulfilling you in the way that you want it to, and then believing that you have what it takes to move forward, okay? But I feel like this is a lot. I'm just trying to focus on the love aspect here because I'm curious. Good things take time. Know that there needs to be a balance, right? A work-life balance, right? Temperance is, this person is an alchemist. You have the power to turn, you know, what you touch into gold, okay? But you have to harness that power. You have to have blind faith. Believe in yourself, okay? Believe that you can manifest what it is that you want, the life that you want. Tell me about Gemini's person. The Empress card flipped out. I'm going to take it because I really feel like this is you, Gemini. I just feel like you're second guessing yourself, but this is your energy. Your energy is new things. You are birthing new ideas, new beginnings, okay? So if something came to an end, it's because there is something better waiting for you. This is all love. But also, Gemini, I need you to remember who you are. I need you to know that you are love. I need you to love on yourself. I need you to remember to connect with the people that you love, the things that you love. I feel, Gemini, like you are so consumed with other areas and other people that you are losing sight of who you are. So don't forget about you. And I say that, and this angel here, she's holding her chest here. And I feel like this is like, well, what about me? What about what I want? Okay? Some of you understand that, listen, sometimes you know, just because somebody is a good person and you've been in a situation for a long time doesn't mean that it's your forever thing, okay? This is obviously for those I'm discussing about love, okay? It doesn't mean that it's a forever thing. Don't sell yourself short. Don't settle. Don't settle if it does not fulfill you. I don't care what it looks like and how long you have been in that energy. Because I have a lot of major arcana here. Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress. I feel like there was one more. The Sun, okay? The Hermit here, okay? What do you want? What about you? Yeah, you gotta love on yourself. I see a lot of threes here. Okay, if three is a crowd unless you're welcoming a new child. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Some of you might want to bear children and there's an issue here. I'm just picking up a lot of that. And some of you might have a new idea, but you're not moving with it, because there's a lack of faith, a lack of belief. Judgment again. Judgment. Things are going to come to light. News. Divine is going to bring things to light. There's also a lot of decisions here. This is also about karma. Okay? Tell me about Gemini's person. Give me one for Gemini's person. Oh God, I gotta go get it. I can't even see it. Hang on a second. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel let's clarify that one more for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini's this other energy here that's coming in for Gemini. What's this other energy? No, I'm gonna. It's too much. It's a little chaotic. I'm trying to stick to a certain time, and that's not happening. So clarify the Queen of Pentacles here for Gemini's person, the energy. The Five of Swords. Yes. So you might be dealing with somebody who's very financially stable. And I feel like it's almost like this person could be a little bit manipulative, or use that to their advantage, like use the status or use that security to basically get over, right? Get over on a certain person or certain people or you, because the Five of Swords is somebody who wants to win at all costs. Okay, so this energy just seems it seems very detached. It seems a little cold. Okay, now Three of Cups. I'm going to close out here. For those of you that this resonates with, and you're going through some sort of a heartbreak or some sort of betrayal because somebody put you in a third-party situation, baby, I send you lots of peace, love, healing, and light. And I am just going to remind you, man or woman, this is the Empress, but this is to my divine masculines as well. Okay, listen. Walk away from what is no longer serving you. I don't care what this person offers you, or how it looks, to others. You don't, it's like, how many times are you going to deal with this? How many times are you going to, have to take a break to reevaluate? It's time for you to stand in your power and love yourself. Okay. With the Sun card in the reverse, let me just get one. I don't want to close out entirely like this. Can I get some advice? No, Spirit is telling me pull from here. Advice to close out for Gemini. Whoa, that was fast. Fairy wings. My inner child is happy and carefree. Do you ever feel like a lost child wandering aimlessly through life? Do you feel you've forgotten how to be truly happy and carefree? The angels ask you to play, have fun, and let go of the adult seriousness you have been carrying. So let me decline that. I feel like I'm getting a lot of energy of children, okay? I've been talking about that, right? So this is, some of you just need to do what makes you happy. Have fun again. Be lighthearted. Okay, again, worry about yourself. I'm saying that, and look, bottom of the deck, we have love. We have a child. We have Cupid. I give my heart, ready to receive the heart of another. Angels are supporting your relationship and want to remind you of the importance of giving love and support to your partner. Spend time with your loved ones and balance your affection in a healthy way. Gemini, I feel like for those of you who are struggling in a relationship, okay, there may be children involved. There may have been somebody, cheated and got somebody else pregnant, or there may be some sort of discrepancy with I want children, I don't, there are certain realities that are just hitting they're coming to light now. again, just because you've been in a certain situation for a long time does not mean that it is your end all be all. Okay, Gemini, remember who you are, remember what makes you happy, remember that you matter too. Okay, get back into alignment, align yourself with your purpose, with your passion, and release fear. Release the fear of leaving whatever security, whatever safe space it is that you're in, that has you second guessing yourself and has you in the energy of having to continuously heal over and over again. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Gemini, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that this brought you some clarity, some guidance. And let me know what you think. Comment down below. I love to hear how this resonated, if it resonated. Give me a like. It helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. You guys, if you're interested in personal readings, you'll find all of that information in the description box below. I love you, Gemini. Lots and lots of love and healing to you. Peace, love, and light.